Parlier, California. Parlier is a city in Fresno County, California, United States. As of the 2010 census, the city had a total population of 14,494, up from 11,145 in 2000. The city has one of the state's highest percentage of Latinos, a large majority of whom are seasonal migrant laborers who arrive and temporarily work in the area's agricultural sector. Parlier is located 5.5 miles, 9 kilometers, east-northeast of Selma, at an elevation of 344 feet, 105 m. Geography. According to the United States Census Bureau, the city has a total area of 2.2 square miles, 5.7 square kilometers, all land. History and culture. In 1876, the IN Parlier family migrated from Springfield, Illinois to the present site of Parlier. The family's name, and city's namesake, was derived from de Parlier, their French ancestry. The Parlier family's general store, trading post, and post office became the center of town. Small, family-run wheat farms were initially cultivated in the area. Wheat soon gave way to grapes, raisins, and tree fruit, foods that Parlier continues to produce today for the world food market. Improved irrigation systems and arrival of the railroad helped Parlier establish itself as a hub among surrounding communities. Public schools. Parlier has 4 elementary schools, 1 junior high school, and 1 high school. In addition, there is a preschool and Head Start, as well as continuing education. Demographics. 2010. The 2010 United States Census reported that Parlier had a population of 14,494. The population density was 6,606.9 people per square mile, 2,550.9/km superscript 2. The racial makeup of Parlier was 7,251, 50.0%. White, 85, 0.6%. African American, 180, 1.2%. Native American, 77, 0.5%. Asian, 9, 0.1%. Pacific Islander, 6,387, 44.1%, from other races, and 505, 3.5%, from 2 or more races. Hispanic or Latino of any race were 14,137 persons, 97.5%. The census reported that 14,492 people, 100% of the population, lived in households, 0%, lived in non-institutionalized group quarters, and 0% were institutionalized. There were 3,297 households, out of which 2,276, 69.0%, had children under the age of 18 living in them, 1,950, 59.1%, were opposite-sex married couples living together, 662, 20.1%, had a female householder with no husband present, 339, 10.3%, had a male householder with no wife present. There were 288, 8.7%, unmarried opposite-sex partnerships, and 31, 0.9%, same-sex married couples or partnerships. 239 households, 7.2%, were made up of individuals, and 107, 3.2%, had someone living alone who was 65 years of age or older. The average household size was 4.40. There were 2,951 families, 89.5% of all households. The average family size was 4.46. The population was spread out with 5,378 people, 37.1%, under the age of 18, 1,841 people, 12.7%, aged 18 to 24, 4,103 people, 28.3%, aged 25 to 44, 2,375 people, 16.4%, aged 45 to 64, and 797 people, 5.5%, who were 65 years of age or older. The median age was 25.1 years. For every 100 females, there were 104.9 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there were 106.3 males. There were 3,494 housing units at an average density of 1,592.7 per square mile, 614.9/km superscript 2, of which 3,297 were occupied, of which 1,524, 46.2%, were owner-occupied, and 1,773, 53.8%, were occupied by renters. The homeowner vacancy rate was 1.3%, the rental vacancy rate was 3.7%. 6,936 people, 47.9% of the population, lived in owner-occupied housing units, and 7,556 people, 52.1%, lived in rental housing units. 2000. As of the census of 2000, there are 11,145 people, 2,446 households, and 2,179 families residing in the city. The population density is 6,862.9 inhabitants per square mile, 2,656.2/km superscript 2. There are 2,644 housing units at an average density of 630.2 persons/km superscript 2, 1,628.1 persons/me superscript 2. The racial makeup of the city is 33.63% white, 0.58% African American, 1.94% Native American, 0.82% Asian, 0.04% Pacific Islander, 59.43% from other races, and 3.56% from two or more races. 96.97% of the population are Hispanic or Latino of any race. There are 2,446 households, out of which 61.9% have children under the age of 18 living with them, 62.8% are married couples living together, 17.9% have a female householder with no husband present, and 10.9% are non-families. 6.8% of all households are made up of individuals, and 3.7% have someone living alone who is 65 years of age or older. The average household size is 4.51 and the average family size is 4.59. In the city, the population is spread out with 37.9% under the age of 18, 14.3% from 18 to 24, 29.7% from 25 to 44, 13.2% from 45 to 64, and 4.9% who are 65 years of age or older. The median age is 24 years. For every 100 females, there are 108.6 males. For every 100 females age 18 and over, there are 112.5 males. The median income for a household in the city is $24,539, and the median income for a family is $24,275. Males have a median income of $16,585 versus $17,589 for females. The per capita income for the city is $7,078. 36.0% of the population and 33.5% of families are below the poverty line. Out of the total people living in poverty, 42.9% are under the age of 18 and 18.6% are 65 or older. Notable people.